Hello. Welcome in. Welcome back. Some of you might actually be coming back. I was here earlier today. Yeah, still today. Well, maybe today for some of you. I know some of you it was yesterday. But we're gonna be here. We're gonna be hanging out. It's gonna be a late night stream for me. And we're gonna be working on my base. Just getting some stuff done. Hanging out. Right now I have a party playlist on. I was debating between the party playlist and the more relaxing playlist. We might switch it up. I'm not sure yet. We'll see where the vibe is. We'll see where the mood takes us, okay? We'll see where everything goes. And we'll see how all the platforms behave tonight. Because normally I'm just streaming to one when I am this late. But you guys wanted it everywhere, so here we are. But we're gonna be hanging out. We're gonna sort of just jump right into the server, see where that takes us. Excuse me, I need that arm. My cat just laid on my arm. Excuse me. Oh, I appreciate you tuning in there, Eon. Hopefully you're having a wonderful dinner. What you having? Not the worm anymore? No, I'm not the worm anymore. This is actually one of the, no, this was my second model that I drew and rigged. Here, let me get all the way up there so you can see me. This was my second model that I made. Let me tell you, there's a lot messed up on this model, but it's a lot better than my first model. Uh, Let me see if I can grab my first model. Somewhere in here. There it is. Here I am. This was my first model. It was a mistake and a half to not do a humanoid one as my first model. But even still, you can see the difference in skill levels between the two. Yeah. One thing I wish I did with my second model is make the ears more expressive like I did for this one. The ears are super expressive with this one. So, both the ears and the eyes. And hello, welcome in there, Skylar. You know, I haven't been in this model in a while. You know what? We might stick it out in this model. I haven't hung out in this model in a while. How's it going? It's going good. We're gonna be doing some late night work on my base, and you guys wanted some late night streams everywhere, so here we are. We'll see how this goes. So we're gonna jump right in. We're gonna get to work. I think I stuck myself like I blocked myself in because I was AFK while eating earlier. But we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna jump over there, get started. So let's head on over. Yeah. And Mason, welcome in. How you doing? Which way did I don't remember which way was what. Hang on. I know above me is safe to dig out. There it is. That way it's not safe. So everything loads in for me. Alright. What do I have for saplings? I have a little bit of saplings. We're almost done with the forest, so I do want to get that finished up tonight. I want to finish up my forest tonight. And we'll see if we what we want to do after that. Maybe we'll do some of the walls. Maybe we'll actually get up on the base. We'll have to see. Alright, now I just need more saplings, so. It'd be nice if my allays could find me. I have no clue where my allays are. And hello, you come in with that boop. How you doing? Am I in a good position for everyone? I've realized, like, I'm so tiny. Why am I so tiny? I don't like being tiny. Hang on. That's better. Yeah, it's better. I need to change where I get moved to with this model. I'm gonna have to manually collect everything. My lays are missing. I wonder if they're all stuck on the nether roof. They might all be stuck on the nether roof right now. That's not an uncommon thing. For them all to be stuck on the nether roof. Just swing myself around in a circle. And replant that. You're next. I don't think this was my favorite. No, my favorite was like over that way. You're similar to my favorite tree, but you're not my favorite tree. Okay, so now here's the question now. Do I want to add creaking hearts to these trees? Or at least some of these trees. Do I want to add a creakings to the forest? Because I could add creakings to the forest. I could also add creakings in a way where... Not in that way. Where's my bed? Oh god. Skeleton horse. I'm not prepared to deal with that. Not at all. Not at all. Oh, I'm not gonna make that. Am I gonna make that? Oof. Slight panic. Did the thunderstorm just stop? Excuse me. That was a very quick thunderstorm. Where did my bed go? Oh, since I haven't been able to show off Shirio's skin on my stream yet. You can sort of see his skin. I stole his head. Anyways, we're gonna grab... Why are you throwing things? Yes, I yoinked his head. Who's throwing things? Who got first? Shirio! Wait. All my beds. There they are. There's the beds. Alright. So yeah, I've run into a problem. There's a skeleton horse outside in the forest. Yeah, that's from when I was, trading with, villagers and trying to get more villagers. Anyways, are you safe for the taking? I don't see a rider. I don't see I think you're safe for the taking. Like, I'm not entirely sure how they work. Are you safe? Get up nice and close. I was fairly close. That's the thing. Like, he was there. He was, like, right there. And, like, I was right there. So... But at the same time, like, I don't want to just leave him. Because if something spawns out of this, it's going to be a bad time if that's a surprise. Excuse me. There they are. Oh, they're fighting each other. Well, there's one horse. Stop moving. No, not the horsey. No, not the horse. This is a bad idea. Bad ideas are happening. Well, there ended up being 4. So, and Navarre, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. And thank you for the follow there. Hasten. I think that's Henson. You guys have come in with a, me trying to figure out how to get these skeleton horses. Because there was a thunderstorm, and now there's skeleton horses with riders somewhere. Ooh, behind me. Behind me there. Oh, ow. That hurt. I think I got an arrow in my ass. But welcome in, everyone. How are you doing? How was the stream? I know I was looking in your stream, but how was it? The rest of it. There you are. I know, I still need to fix that. I finally figured out how to fix it, I just haven't got around to fixing it. Where are they? I know they're in here somewhere. Where are they hiding? I have skeleton horses in my forest and I'm not happy about it. I mob-proofed my forest and now it's not mob-proof because there's mobs in it. I see you. How do I get to you? Oh, well, you can just go. You're the reason I'm one less skeleton horse. Oh. You're gone there. And hello, welcome in, welcome in. Hopefully you're all having a wonderful day. I know, Navarre, it is late for you. If you need to raid and run, I understand that. You're coming into view. Come on, come on, come on. More this way, more this way. Alright, Eon, I appreciate you stopping in and letting me be your entertainment while you eat your supper. But I hope you have a wonderful rest of the night. Where are you? Where'd you go? They disappeared on me. And I don't like it. We have mobs on the loose. You're fine. The rest of you, not so much. Hi. That is done through StreamerBot, I think. That is done through, hang on. Yeah, StreamerBot. And unfortunately, when I started using StreamerBot, they had just like updated it and the way they do things and the way they grab variables. So no one had a good tutorial out on like how to actually do anything. Ow. That was my face. And hello. Welcome in. But like I said, someone has finally like given like a good tutorial on how to do the thing, so. Come on. Oh god! Hello! But that went well. Oh no. All my stuff is over there. Hello. And where were you three? Huh? Where were you three? I have questions. Where were you three? My world looks so cool. Oh, thank you. This is an SMP. We are a group of very talented content creators. So, I cannot take credit for all of it. There's a lot of very talented content creators on here. We have myself, Shirio, Cedar the Barefoot. We have Bena. Oh, we have Bean. There's Shirio. You should give him a follow. What else do we have on here? We have Deluxe Zen. Oh god, he's on top of my stuff. Why must you be on top of all my stuff? I have an arrow in my forehead. No, no, forward. No, forward. This is going well. Hey, Shirio. Are you near your computer? You want to help me out? Making you want to play Minecraft? Thank you. Yeah, Minecraft can be a lot of fun. There's tons and tons of ways. We play in a vanilla plus server. So that basically means we have some modifications, but it's basically vanilla. And hello, Flopper, how you doing? You've come in on one hell of a time. I tried to fight some skeleton that are mounted on horseback. Now I'm running naked. And trying to save all my stuff. How was your night? You're gonna see if your brother has it and try to steal it back. Oof. As long as you don't get in trouble. But yeah, no, I think we figured it, we've been in this world for about 6-ish months. That's how long we've been working in this world. Please bring my stuff there. Please have my stuff there. Please. Please. Please have my stuff. Oh, my stuff. Okay. Okay. I can put on my pants. Bed. Even if I end up in a death loop, it's fine. Now. I hear that skeleton. Air. Air, 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 air. We want air. We need the air. Put that on, put that on, put that on. I'm not even trusting having wings on right now. What is that over there? That is just a fish. I just see the skeleton horse. Everything of importance. I don't know. Oh, we're gonna flee this way though. For a hot second. As I eat. Okay. Grab that. Put that there. Should have grabbed a shield when I did this. Your hands are cold? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Like, my hands have been freezing recently. Got him! Oh. Okay. You're good now. Where's that bed? There's the bed. We're gonna keep the bed there. So. No rider on you. No rider on you. Oh, you're wandering around. Did you get off your horse? Did you get off your horse? Is that a safe horse? That's a safe horse. Okay, there's oof. On the other side of this tree. Okay. I think that might be everyone. I think there was 4 of them. I appreciate you coming by to help out.
You didn't need me.
For a second there, I thought I did. Here, you want a decent bow that just needs mending on it?
Sure.
It's half decent.
Yeah, okay. It's decent, yeah.
Like, eh. Okay. Put that there, need to reorganize the inventory now. Put that there, put that
Apparently
there.
this guy is not tamed.
No, I haven't touched any of them yet. So.
Or I thought you didn't need a saddle for skeleton
Oh,
horses.
I think I'm missing a pick. I'm missing my netherite pick.
Okay, let's see.
Oh wait, no, I have it. Yeah, I got my stuff back. I found it.
You found it? Okay.
Yeah, it was just in a weird spot on my inventory, so I was just like, where's my pick?
Oh.
Panic! That's the expensive one!
Hey,
And
Flopper.
yeah, Flopper says hi. Anyways. I got those guys here now, so I'll probably pull them off somewhere. I'm not sure if any of them are nice. They need a saddle. I believe they do.
Yeah, I thought they didn't. But
Yeah, well, it's how you control them, so. Because saddle and reins.
I swear you didn't used to.
Mm. Oh, thank you. I got the pins from another VTuber. Her name is Queen Vivi. Demon Queen Vivi to be specific. She is a wonderful artist and content creator. I would love to get a model from her one day, but I don't have that type of budget. Uh, I actually learned a lot of rigging from watching her. Ah. That is cool. I love when people make fan art. It is such a cool thing. Taking the time and dedication to make artwork of something as a fan, it is the lifeblood of any fandom. Anyways, back to the normal grind. Are you just gonna ride around on him?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And my allays did not follow me. Yay. And I appreciate the follow. Welcome in. How you doing tonight? Oop. I'm so happy I found this band. This band is a wonderful band. It is, if I can remember the name of them. What is that? Barnes Country or something like that. The song's called Kicks. I like a lot of their stuff. And I actually found them through a Cuphead animation, fan animation that someone made. And like fan animations are like a whole nother level of dedication that is just absolutely amazing. And I love that people do. And like it astonishes me how many fan animations there are in the Minecraft community. Like the Minecraft community goes nuts for fan animations. Like give them a week or not even a week. Give them like a couple days after like something that like one of the big creators does, or some type of like big event, story event in one of the RP servers, roleplay servers. And there's usually a fan animation of it. And you sit there and just go like, this is several minutes long. Did you sleep? Can't find your pencil. Oh no! If you want to see me in my more like humanoid form, I can show you that one too. Eventually I need to redo that model. I'm just also bad at drawing clothing, so I'm just like, I don't want to draw that. I very well might commission someone to draw the art for that model eventually. Granted, I very well might also see if like one day if I can do like a trade with someone where like you draw me art of my model and I'll rig your model type of thing. That usually ends up costing about the same if you look at like prices for art and rigging. Sometimes, but normally, hang on. Let me switch models. Currently, this is what I'm wearing. So you guys can see me better. I don't know how well I'm being seen on vertical. I'm not. My head is off screen, but yeah, this is what I look like. Just because I was in this mall does not mean you can make me bald. Okay? I was here for not even a second. Was that you, Shurio?
No.
Shurio! Don't want to hit you. You'll hurt the horse. Yes. I'm an innkeeper, so you guys are all in my inn, so. Alright, no one steal my shirt. Yeah, eventually, like I said, eventually I want to get my outfit I should have known to keep my mouth shut for that one. No, I'm bald without a shirt. Alright. Might as well. We're at the party anyways. This is the after party. Why is the unicorn here? Dancing on rainbows, pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. Alright, Flopper, I hope you have a wonderful day. Yes, that is a throwback to, like, early internet. Eventually I want to get the, narwhals in here too. I just... The priority on getting that set up is low, so... I have so many other things that I need to work on, because I do everything myself. I don't have the money to commission people, so... All the background art is done by me, all the alert art is done by me, granted the, animation for the pink fluffy unicorn is the standard, animation for that. I did not draw that, but I set it up myself. I draw and rig all my models, along with some other people's models. The little avatars you see running around on the bottom of the screen, all that art was done by me, and all the animations were done by me. So. Alright, we're gonna run over to where there's empty area. So you can tag me on any social media. I'm on X, I'm on Blue Sky. I do have a Discord server where you can share it too. So those are all areas where you can tag me and I will see it. Because truthfully, like, TikTok is one of the hardest places for me to actually see art. Because I don't always get notifications when I get tagged for something, and the notification can also get buried. So I very well might not see that type of thing. Oop. And I'm out. Yes, I'm over on YouTube too. You can post it over there and tag me in it there too. I do believe if you scroll down to my socials, or if you type in, as Lenore's letting us know, there's an ad incoming, but if you type in !socials, then my a list of all my socials and links should pop up for you. If it works still. Is that working still? That is not. Okay. Give me a second. I'll grab that for you. Let me... copy that. Here. I'll post to my, that's my YouTube. Where I am currently live over there too. They just don't have music. I'm not sure which Pokemon that is. I don't keep up with Pokemon, so. I don't really have an opinion on which one's the best and which one's not. Like, my, like, probably one of my favorite Pokemon, like, one of my favorite Pokemon, it would be, what was it called? What was the fire monkey? What was the fire monkey called? I don't remember what the fire monkey was called. But, that one. I like that one. I tend to lean more towards fire Pokemon. Like, I know one of the newer starters is like a fire pig, but like he's all right, but like I didn't like his design particularly. It just didn't really speak to me. I was like, all right, yeah, he's all right. Yeah. And I remember when I first I think at least one of the evolutions was like Chimchar or something like that. But when I first played that game with him, I didn't even know what his full evolution line looked like. I was just like, Solistar, I'm like that one. I'm gonna go with that one. She will wear you out, living the vida loca. Alright. I heard Cheerio take off. Nope. Alright. Yeah, I'm not doing much with that. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing with that one. It might change to something, where I do, like, more refined videos over there or something like that. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm doing with YouTube, so. It is still very much a mystery over there. Like, trying to figure out how things work. I'm most comfortable over here on Twitch. It's where I've been the longest and everything like that. Actually, my, like, streaming anniversary is coming up pretty soon. The end of the month is my streaming anniversary. Don't ask me how long I've been streaming. I don't remember. Oh, that's really cool. The ability to make music is such a talent. I wish I had that talent. I really do. I do not. I would one day love to commission someone for some music. The problem is that I'm having is people don't use, like, a lot of people use like, oh, what is it called? Like, they use a program to create the music. They don't tend to use instruments that often anymore. And the instrument that I want to be used, you can't really um have you it can't really be recreated with that program. So, and not to say people haven't tried. They've gone pretty close. You're trying with your acoustic guitar. That takes talent, and I'm sure if you keep at it, you'll get somewhere with it. Okay? Everyone starts somewhere. And you won't get anywhere if you never try. I was born in the flames. But yeah, the instrument I want to use is a hurdy-gurdy. And that is an ancient instrument that has a very, very unique sound to it. So, and it can create so many different types of sounds depending on how you play it. So that is part of the reason why it can't really be recreated synthetically. Those are also tightly together. I don't want to mess with those. That one, however, can come down. And the closest thing I can say that, like, if you've never heard of hurdy-gurdy, the closest thing that I can say to describe, like, how it plays, how you play hurdy-gurdy, and, like, how it functions, is it has keys like a piano, but you play them like a guitar. It has strings like a violin, or but instead of a bow, it has a wheel that you crank on the side. And the sound feels the same as, like, bagpipes. It has that ancient guttural feel to it. And I absolutely love them. Love that instrument. If I could afford it, I would buy one and learn to play it myself. But so few people make these instruments, and they are quite expensive. So, yeah. Okay. You're switching what you're carrying. Come here. Give me that ice. Take that. Don't care about the ice. You're good to cut down. Yeah. I'm wanting to get this at least done tonight. If I can get this done tonight, I'll be happy. I want to finish up this forest, so that way I can start working on some other stuff. Oh. Everyone... Oh, I entirely forgot my purpose for being up there. Like I said, everything can, like, be hard to, like, create. Any form of art can be really hard to do, okay? And creating music is a form of art. And You're never gonna be like perfect at it, like right out the bang. You're when you first start and first try it. When you first start doing something, it's not gonna be the best, and that's just and it's perfectly okay to accept that. Um, and sometimes like that first stuff that you make, it never sees the light of day. My first 3D model will never see the light of day. I think like 2 people have seen it, and that's it. Okay. That all files for that have been deleted. But it is but as time has gone on, I've learned new skills. I have gotten better at it. I have learned new tricks. I have learned like where I went wrong, and I've gotten better at overall like 3D rendering and stuff like that. And that's still a skill that I'm learning. Same thing with Live 2D and rigging. Every time I make one, I do a little bit better. Sometimes I mess up, and that's okay. Sometimes I have to like entirely scrap all my work and just redo it because I messed up. You're never too late to try something new, and you never know when you're gonna make it, when your big break could be, okay? But once again, like you're never going to have that chance if you don't first put yourself out there. Yeah, you need to put yourself out there. Like, yeah, no one's gonna discover you if you don't put anything out. You can, like, I could say all I want. Yeah, I draw. If I don't show what I draw, I could draw stick figures. I could draw realistic portraits. But what do I draw if I don't show it? So. And showing that, like, yeah, I had, like, this is where I started. And my music wasn't the best back then. It shows that you've grown, you've changed, you learned. And it also shows that you're not just using AI to create your stuff and you come right out of the bag with like, look at my fantastic, flawless work. It shows that. So. Because let's face it, if you show up out of nowhere with like perfect work, it looks a little suspicious. But yeah, no, it's okay to mess up. It's okay to like make mistakes. It's okay to do that type of stuff because you know something? That's part of learning. You don't learn if you don't make mistakes. It's the question of when you make a mistake, are you going to take this as a learning opportunity though? And hello, Sunny. You like my avatar? Oh, thank you. I did all the art and rigging myself. And I appreciate that follow. I've been getting the itch to like make a new avatar for myself. I got a little bit of the artwork done. It's just a tiny bit of it. I really shouldn't be working on another avatar for myself. Really shouldn't. I already have too many. Like, just set on hotkeys right now. I have 2, 4, 6, 8. I have 8 avatars just set to hotkeys right now that I could hot swap to. I shouldn't make another avatar. But I want another avatar. uh, I'm thinking of doing like a silly one where like I'm just sitting there with like just like little goofy one. I'm just sitting there. I just a goofy silly one. This reminds me of how many OCs you have. Yeah. Oh, here, hang on. It's daytime. It's safe. All right. Let me do a quick. Here, let's do a little showcase of avatars. Make sure I'm still okay. So right now I'm in my big like full form. We have. Oop, I'm big. Hang on. My chibi avatar. We have the bean avatar, or we have that's my big avatar. We have my silly avatar. We have my feral form. We have my ball form. We have one of the all-time favorites, the worm form. And then I have one that is game specific, one for Cult of the Lamb. So, yeah, I have a few avatars. Oh yeah, I do have the repo one. That one's not set to a hotkey. Hang on. Wait, I need to grab that one. Where's my repo? Oh, and I also have, wait. I also have this one. This one, however, I did not make. I did change the texture on though. But I did not make this avatar. Where is... There's my repo. There we go. There's repo. So, yeah, there's this one, where I'm, for when I play repo. Gotta have the silly avatar for repo. You have questions? Don't we all? You love the Cult of the Lamb avatar. Oh, thank you. I think that one took me like for artwork and for rigging. It only took me about a day to do. Because that one is a fairly simple one. Like, granted, could I make it better? Yeah, that was a rush job. Anyways, we're gonna switch back to. I think we're gonna switch back to Chibi. Ugh. All right. All right. And if you have a question, you are free to ask. I did not see your question, so TikTok might be like auto-modding it. So I can't see that. If you happen to find me on another site where I'm currently active, because there's 2 other spots where you can find me currently, you will be able to ask me though, without TikTok throwing a fit. That's another reason why I have a problem with that site. Like, when something gets held like that, I can't see what got held or why it got held. Unlike on other sites. Are you asking me if I am? Then yes. I go by he. My pronouns are he, him, so I know my voice does not match. But yeah. This is a safe space, so. I like stealing a term that my friend uses. We are aggressively safe here. Did Shiryu leave? No, he's here somewhere. Oh, which I should also probably set that. Yeah, at your farms. Alright. I know, I was just saying if you were still on. And like I said, you are safe here. Everyone who is a member of this server is a safe space. You have headache? Oh, I hope it gets better soon, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or night. I have a snoring cat next to me. Can you stop snoring? No, he's not gonna stop snoring. He's gonna keep snoring. He's gonna be a snoring boy. You hate line art. Oh, it can. Okay, so someone has recently shown me this trick. And basically all they did was clean up their sketch. They didn't actually do line art. They just cleaned up their sketch, and it looked so good. And I've recently been trying that out for some of my art, and it's turned out really nice. Like, it gives it a very hand-drawn look, and I love that look. It's nighttime, let me sleep. Oh. There's something that I would love to do with one of my avatars one of these days. I want to do an avatar with a boil line effect. If you don't know what that is, it's basically when your lines sort of wiggle and move a little bit. You and your line art wiggles and moves a little bit. I would love to do that. It is heavier on the model though, because you need to have two separate arts. That's basically how that's done. Because each one needs to swap back and forth between the two different art meshes. Anyways, let me get a drink of water real fast. And by the way, I appreciate you all coming in here and hanging out with me tonight. I don't normally stream at this hour. Normally I'm streaming about 12 hours from now. But you guys convinced me that you guys wanted a late night stream everywhere, so that's what we're doing here. Hang on. Gotta dance this. Poor YouTube. They have no clue what's going on. Okay, now where do my saplings go? I have no clue where my saplings ended up. All right. Can I reach that? Yes, I can. Alright, I'm gonna take down that tree also, apparently, because I've gotten rid of this. Hey, there's nothing wrong with being goofy. You saw my silly model. So, part of the fun of my silly model is I can literally have my head fall, like, right off my body. If I tilt my head to the side enough, it just goes straight off my body. It is not connected at all. And that is part of the fun of that. Can't find a good shade of green. My a green is like almost a neon green. It's like just it is a little bit toned down from a neon green. So, if that helps. That's where I usually go to like a start when I'm drawing myself. Because originally my coloring was like, it was a neon green. I have toned down over the years. My coloring used to be a lot brighter. I've thought about changing my coloring over the years and my markings. It's sort of like weird. Like I like my coloring and my markings, but at the same time, trying to get clothing to match this, with this color palette, that's any color besides green or red. It's next to impossible. That's part of the reason why I stick with a lot of like silvers, white, black, and gold coloring. Because those seem to fit well with when it comes to like clothing on me. Eventually you'll probably see me in my 3D form. Because I have 3D models. Just can't really show them off here. So. Let's find a good tree to chop down here. That one's a good candidate. Alright, let's keep digging all this out. Well, not digging. But still. Pretty sure I owe the community smelter some logs, so I'm probably gonna throw some of these over in that next time I head back. You know what? We'll take both of you. I'll take both of these down. It's sort of interesting how long I've had this character for, in this design for. I, like, had the design well before I started streaming. Like, before I even thought of streaming as a possibility. Or, like, as a thing that I would do. This has been a character for me. So it's sort of interesting, like, seeing everyone, like, take on and, like, draw my character, and draw me. Because it's interesting to see how you all perceive. And I really like that. I really do. I shouldn't be bad. I sound unsleepy. I have to be up for another at least 2 hours. 2 hours. We heat our house with wood. And in 2 hours, I need to put wood on the fire. So, it's not worth going to bed right now. When I'm gonna have to get up in 2 hours. I forgot one of my outfits. Like, here, I can switch back. This is my current outfit, so. Yeah, take a screenshot. So that way I can be on screen for everyone. And before someone takes my shirt. Alright, I'm gonna move. Should be in the correct spot now. Alright. Yeah, eventually I'm gonna have, like, a more, like, almost, not necessarily, sort of royal-like regalia. Like, have, like, a big flowing cape and stuff like that. But I don't have that, and I don't have the skills to draw that right now. That's one thing I really can't draw. I can't draw clothing. I've tried. It's not a good time. It was a miracle I got this much done. Mm. Where's my bed? There's my bed. Before the mobs arrive. Let's get some sleep, and we're gonna run, I think, back to spawn after we place the last... we can place one more tree. So, we'll run back to spawn after we place one more tree. Which is gonna need to be right around here somewhere. I actually do think it's gonna be, like, right around... there. Okay. So. Let's go back to spawn. And I'm gonna throw a bunch of logs in the super smelter over there. So that way that can get taken care of. There you are. Everyone, through. Come on. Come on, you two. Through. Through the portal. Come on. You, this way. Thank you. Come on. There we go. Everyone through the portal. Alright, over to the super smelter. Like I said, I think I owed some logs from the chicken, but also I just have spare logs to stock it. Probably do it the fast way. I'll throw a bunch in here. But we're also gonna... I thought I had more. Apparently I don't. Oh, it's all gone through. Anyways. Here, we'll do this. We will do this the fast way. Make sure this gets properly taken care of. Yeah. Those 8 can sit there. Alright. We're gonna sit here for a hot second. Let all those get smelted. And then we'll send off the... yes, Scooby-Doo theme. And then we'll send off the charcoal to be distributed throughout the furnaces. Because I went and checked it earlier, and some of them only have like 9 or so in them. So I want to make sure this is nice and stocked. Alright, give me a second to get a drink. Alright. Yeah. Like, I miss some of, like, the old Scooby-Doo episodes, like... I feel like the old Scooby-Doo, like, they had a lot of fun with those. Granted, I really haven't seen much of the new Scooby-Doo. But also, they used to do so many different crossovers. You would get like literal guest star, or you with the guest stars. Just all of a sudden, John Cena's in Scooby-Doo. I think the last like big crossover one that they did was with Supernatural. The Harlem Globetrotters was another one. Oh, they did so many. But the what was I gonna say? It feels like cartoons were almost freer to do more crossovers back then, because it wasn't just Scooby-Doo that did some crossovers. There were some other cartoons that did crossovers, like in that time frame. What were some of the others? There was I know Lilo and Stitch did a couple. It was Lilo and Stitch and American Dragon Jake Long. And Lilo and Stitch in the Proud Family. You hate drawing now? Has it hit the ugly stage? All art hits the ugly stage at some point or another. It's just a matter of you just have to keep going. Yeah, earlier I was over with my friend Cedar. They were working on their floor and they were having a real hard time getting past the ugly stage. Which, Cheerio, can you give Cedar a shout out? Because you guys should all go follow Cedar the Barefoot. They are a wonderful, wonderful content creator. They play a lot of Minecraft. And hi, Billy. How you doing? Hopefully you're having a wonderful night. You can spell their name right. Here, let me see if my shadow buttons work. No, not that. No, I don't have that anymore. Ah, there they are. Just in time for that ad to come. Yes, Lenore, the ad is incoming. Thank you very much. But how's the night treating you, Billy? Can you stop? Calm down. You're good. The artwork's looking at you like, finish me. Finish me. Oh, that's a good plan. It's always a good plan to like cook and like prepare for food for a week. I usually do that if I can. Especially if like I notice something's starting to go bad, I will cook it and like section it off into like portion size and freeze it so I have it for later on down the road. And I'm not feeling that good. Why are you throwing birdseed? You managed to throw one birdseed and hit me in the head with it. The birdseed can get thrown anywhere, and you managed to hit me in the head with that. It's okay. Is that all of it? Looks like it might be. Alright. Oh, wait. There it is. How did I miss you? I don't know how I missed that one. But I did. There we go. You're trying to cook and eat more at home home? That is a good plan. I love making like homemade like one pan meals and stuff like that. Today someone brought home a rotisserie chicken, and of course I'm the only one who's eaten from it so far. I'm sure no one else is gonna eat from it, even though it was their idea to like bring home the chicken because it sounded good. That's a normal occurrence around here, unfortunately. But I had some of just the chicken earlier, and then a little bit before stream I made a chicken and cheese quesadilla, which was really good. And later this week I am planning on making a chicken soup with it, which, depending on how much I end up making, I will probably freeze into portion sizes to keep for later on down the road. Because I have these little like plastic containers that are like just enough to make like a bowl full of soup, which is really nice. Because what I do is I freeze it in the container, then I like run hot water over the back of it so I can pop it out, and I just stick it in a bag. So whenever I want soup, I just grab one of them and throw it in a bowl or in a pan, and I have soup. And it's homemade. None of that canned stuff. And hello, welcome in. Yes, good soup. I actually currently have a ham bone with a little bit of like ham still on it, and I have a little bit of ham that I cut off of it frozen in the freezer, so that way I can make like a split ham soup, split pea ham soup at some point. It's only 3 minutes of ads. I know the ads take forever, but they're the best I can do. I could make them so much worse. Excuse me. Why'd you stop that? You need to get out of there. Come on. This way. Yeah, I can see that if you don't like peas, that would be a problem. Um, you can replace like the split pea with something else. Though, that's the glorious thing about making it yourself. You can make like just like a ham broth and with the ham bone and different herbs and stuff like that, and use like noodles or rice or just use like veggies as a base for like a filler instead of the split pea. Like one thing I wish I had is an immersion blender so I can make like a proper split pea soup, but I don't have one. So my split pea it's a little funky, but still delicious. Yeah, that and one thing I do is like I make the soup so it has like it's pleasant for everyone. But then I will have it set so like I can when I get my own bowl, I can add in like extra spices and stuff like that if I want them. Because like I know the amount of salt I want and need in my food is way too much for other people. Along with like I like my food very spicy. And that would be a problem for other people. So I keep that so that I keep it at a neutral state. Like still it's still flavored, it's still spiced, just not spicy. Oh, loaded potato soup. That can be really good. I have made like baked potato soup before. It is so good. I've done it with I use like little potatoes. And I like parboiled them. And then I added like instant mashed potato to it to thicken it up. And I added in bacon bits and cheese and chives and like a spoonful of sour cream to it. And it turned out so good. Like the spoonful was like of sour cream was like right at the end, so you could still like it didn't like fully disperse throughout the soup. It's just like a nice swirl of it like right on top. It was delicious. And the nice thing is I did it all in one little pot. I made it I've perfected like the one pot meal. Yeah. Instant mashed potatoes. They're not the best on their own for just mashed potatoes, but they're a fantastic thickener for soups. Like, if you want to add just like a little, you want to thicken up your soup just a little bit and add like a little bit of potato to it, instant mashed potatoes. Instantly will thicken it up. You just have to be careful not to turn it into mashed potatoes. So you slowly add it in until it's the right consistency. Yeah. Uh, I would say that's pretty good. Um, let's go check on these now. Don't know why you're still at 19. You should be better than that, but... Most of these are looking a bit better, though. Oh, that's you. You always like I hear you and I'm like, what's that noise? And then I see you. Uh-huh. You have fun. Food talk, now you're hungry. Um, I used to work third shift, so like around now is when I would go get food. So I'm used to eating around now. Stay, 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 stay. Uh, it's a fairly normal thing. If you guys get me started talking about food, I'll yap for a while. I used to work in culinary. That was before I had an accident, horseback riding accident that hurt my back. After that, I really had to like I couldn't really work in culinary anymore after that. Uh, no, they're not gonna come over here, are they? No, they're not, unless someone goes over to spawn. That's fine. Yeah, it is so hard. You are on your feet, and like, even if you have like the nice mats to stand on, and I think you've worked in culinary, so you know what I mean when I say the nice mats. It is hot, it is loud, you are moving constantly. You are dealing with sharp objects, you are dealing with open flames, it is a demanding job. And like one slip up and you could be in big trouble. It is and like I said, I got in a horseback riding accident that messed up my back. So mm. So I'm not the best at recipes, like giving you recipes, but I can give you like a general idea of like food I make, because like half the time when I'm like making soup, I'll open up like a bunch of different spices and I'll just sniff at it and be like, no, not this. The soup doesn't need this. And I'll sniff something else and go, yes, this soup needs that. Then I'll like dump a bunch of that in. I do it all by smell and by taste. So it is a lot of like, I've just sort of done it before, tried it before. And if you like garlic, you can never have too much garlic. Everything can do with some more garlic. Even grilled cheese. Grilled cheese is better with garlic. Grilled cheese, mac and cheese, a soup, sandwich, doesn't matter. Put garlic on it. Uh, like the only thing that I think like I have like not really been able to like master of like when should I add this and why should I add this is the bay leaf. Like I know it needs to go into like pasta sauces, but like I haven't figured out like what flavor does that add. I can't figure out what the flavor is that it adds, and that's what it confuses me on. I can't pinpoint the bay leaf flavor. Like everything else, like I know what it tastes like, so I can add it based on like, okay, I need to add some more of like this type of flavoring, so I add this spice. I'm like, every so often do I end up with something that tastes like a little bit funky? Yeah, but that just sort of comes with the territory. Granted, I've also mastered cooking for one, which is such a big improvement because I used to cook for 100, like almost every day. So it was the day I cooked an entire box of spaghetti for 2 people. Or no, 3 people. We were eating spaghetti for a week. So much spaghetti. Don't cook an entire box of spaghetti. And this isn't like one of those little boxes. No, it was a big box. I messed up there. Uh, oh yeah. Cooking is a lot of trial and error, looking up new recipes, seeing what there is, seeing what looks good, not being afraid to try new flavors. That's what a lot of cooking is. Yeah, there's a reason why it's called culinary art. It is an art. I'll take down these 2 trees. Yeah, like when you make spaghetti, it's usually like you're gonna have spaghetti for a few days at least. And there's nothing wrong with that. Leftover spaghetti is the bomb. It's just like, yeah. Hell yeah, spaghetti. Spaghetti for days. Yeah. It's a fantastic dish to like have leftovers with. Like I know people who are like they're almost like afraid to have leftovers, and I do not get it. That like you would think that like eating leftovers is the same as eating like month-old expired food. And I do not get it. And I'm just like, I look at those people and go, you grew up rich. You grew up rich. To not have to eat leftovers. That is a rich person behavior. But yeah. Or people who like yeah, I like mac and cheese, or yeah, I like grilled cheese, but it has to be like the fancy cheese, or it can't be boxed macaroni and cheese. And I look over at them, go like, you were sheltered as a child. You got the bougie food. You've never had box mac and cheese that's been spiced up. Because let me tell you, you can turn a box mac and cheese into some good stuff. Like it can be really good. You get some like ends of the cheese from the grocery store, you know, it's discounted. It's the end of the cheese. And it's from the deli. No one's gonna really want that. They can't slice it anymore, so they throw a bunch of different flavors into a bag and they sell it at a discount, because if not, it's just gonna get tossed. And then you get that. You break those apart, you put them in the mac and cheese, you put a little bit of spices in it, you make it nice, you make it flavorful. But yeah. I know, it's been ever since I've seen all of you guys. But how are you doing there, Bone? Let's look for a spot where it's a bit thin in the forest. Yeah, I get it. That's one of my favorite jokes to say around now. It's looking a little thin around here. That. And there. Maybe one here. Look a little thin over here. Where's my chicken? There's my chicken. Add some decent ham, some diced ham. Yeah. And you're doing good, Bone? Yeah, that's good to hear. So one of my favorite things to do is what I call budget bacon. All it is like deli meat ham that you just fry up. It's budget bacon. You craving the bacon? Just fry up some ham. And if you really want to make it look more like ham, like bacon, you cut it into strips. It'll basically act like you can almost get it to look like ham, look like what is it, like really lean bacon. That's basically what it turns out to be. Like, it's not as fatty, but it's still really good. Especially if like you're having it with like some eggs or something like that. Yeah, no, it turns out really good. Those gone. You heading out? All right. Well, I hope you have a wonderful night. I don't know when the next time I'm going to do a late night stream is. These are not my normal streaming hours, but I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night, and hopefully have a wonderful day tomorrow. You've never considered that? The budget bacon? Yeah. It makes sense. It's just coming from a different part of the pig. And like, granted, I know people who like I've told that to and they're like offended, and I'm just like, once again, you grew up with money. And like, even if you like, trust me, like if you have like thick cut bacon, it's closer to like what you would probably consider like a Canadian bacon then. Not thick cut bacon, that's thick cut a ham. Ooh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh well. I need to sleep anyways. Can I turn down the music? Is it too loud for you? Alright, hang on a second. Let me... Where's my music? There's my music. Alright, that should turn it down. Is it gonna even pick it up now? Can't tell if the music stopped. Music has to stop when I'm trying to mess with it. Could the next song start? That's... All right, is that better? If it gets if the
unicorns dancing on rainbows, pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows,
the unicorn's very loud in my ears. Thank you very much. I'm awake. I'm good. Oh. Just jump scared by a unicorn. I'm good. Who did that? Who brought in that unicorn? Cheerio. Alright, I want... Thought I had more. No, I don't. I'm still not sure if I'm going to cover this area up. I might. The more I'm looking at this, like, the more I don't like it. So I very well might cover that up. Oh, this area needs more trees. Oh, so many more trees. Okay. All right. Up we go. Like, a beacon would be nice to speed this up. The problem with that is, though, I would constantly have to move the beacon. Because I'm constantly moving. And, like, yeah, beacons can go over, like, a wide range, but, like, I don't think they're this wide of a range. Hello, Pink. How you doing? We're gonna need to... Can I gritty? I'm pretty sure that's a dance move. I don't know what that dance move is. My dance moves are basically flail. Okay. And maybe do something from like last century. So, probably not. Make more room. Who am I listening to right now? Well, no, that's not the name of the artist, so. For that last song. You're doing good there, Pink. I'm glad to hear that. We're just working on planting the forest. We're almost done. The forest is almost done, if you can believe that. We've been working on this forest for what feels like forever. And it's finally almost there. I've decided, like, I know I had plans of, like, making a village in the forest and stuff like that, and doing more of, like, a cliffside. That stuff, not gonna happen. But that's okay. I'm getting it to a place where I'm happy. And then we're gonna go work up there again. And for something to do for a break is we're gonna go and replace dirt on the cliff sides because I want to make it all moss. No place I'd rather be. No, no, no. No place I'd rather be. No, 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 no. No place I'd rather be. No, 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 no. No place I'd rather be. Mm-hmm. Oh, so much chopping needs to be done. A place I'd rather be. If you gave me a chance, I would take it in the dark. Your storage is still going. Is it still dinging? Is your storage still? So, I thought my storage. I thought my storage was noisy. With all my copper golems opening and closing chests, I thought my storage was going to be the noisiest storage on the server. No. No. You know what? No. We're gonna take a detour. We're gonna go over to Sheria storage. Okay? You need to hear this. Where are you? That's shopping district. How's my I have enough rockets to get there. Give me a chance, I will take. Alright. No, no, no. No place I'd rather be. No, 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 no. No place I'd rather be. No, 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 no. No place I'd rather be. No place I'd rather be. I could probably get in here on 2 rockets. You can already hear it from up here. And I have no blocks turned down. Hear that? You guys hear that?
Oh, I hear it also.
That is the lovely storage system. The ding 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 ding. Yeah. Look at this. Look at this madness. Look at. Where are you going?
Oh, I gotta fix this filter. For some reason it quit.
Yeah, I can tell. It's currently just dinging this one block.
No, that's not the broken one.
I gotta get you back up here. I can do that. So yeah, I thought my system was noisy.
Well, yours is unintentionally noisy. Mine is intentionally noisy.
Very. Oh, sweet silence. Ah. Never mind. This thing's gonna go until the server ends.
No, I've only got about a half a dozen more shulkers.
It's gonna go until the server ends.
Yeah, I've got the shulker unloader up here, so. And it's down to 1, 2, 3. 3 shulkers.
Where's the shulker unloader?
Right here. What's this thing? And then over here, the shulker.
Hang on, where'd you, so wait, where do you, oh, here.
Yeah.
Okay, so you put a shulker in there.
Oh, I put a shulker in the. I can put shulkers in the chest here, and then it automatically dispenses them. And then when they're empty, it crushes them and dispenses a new one.
Okay. You are a very, very strange man. That to subject yourself to this torture. Anyways, I'm gonna get a drink. See, when I messed around with note blocks, at least I had a way of it getting turned on and off very simply.
Turn off eventually.
Madman, I say.
But I've consolidated all of my storage, at least for these blocks, from everywhere on the server. So I'm cleaning up all my shulker monsters.
That's good. I've cleaned up all my stuff. Oh, yeah.
And now I just need to do storage for all the
So,
little individual bits.
so earlier, Cedar brought me over to their failed glowing squid farm.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just like, they've gotten 2 sacks of glowing from it.
Okay.
And I was...
Too bad.
No, that... So I was just like, okay, I want to show you something. And I brought them down here.
Uh-huh.
And they were so mad. As they proceeded to swim around killing glow squids. They're like, at least I don't have to go out to the border farms anymore. And at least I didn't get shown this before. Or during while I was making it.
I should get some axolotls down here.
Yeah, but won't they just kill them? They won't collect the ink, though.
No, they wouldn't collect the ink, but they'd kill them. But I'd have axolotls swimming around. That could be fun.
The problem is, I don't think that they'd stay localized over here. Unless
Probably not. They'd probably get stuck somewhere.
The only thing I'd say that I'd keep them localized is if you, like, made, like, a little fish tank.
Mm-hmm.
But then they would hyper-focus on that.
Yeah.
Either that, or you'd have to, like, enclose it with, like, glass or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Essentially, like, make, like, almost like a net. To keep them in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Have, like, a little axolotl room or something down here.
Actually, a combination of iron rods and glass panes. I wonder if they'd be able to get through that. Like the gap between the iron rod and the glass pane.
Probably not. Well, the thing is, if you're doing iron rods, the glass would just be rods as well.
Yeah,
so
that's what I'm wondering if they'd be able to.
They'd be able to.
I don't know if they'd be able to or not. But, like, you could really create, like, almost like a net-like looking thing with that. If you do them on, like, a diagonal.
Yeah, that's true.
That might be worth testing if you want to do that. If you want to go about doing that down here. And have like Axolotl swimming around like this area.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think this area goes deep. Does it?
Oh, it gets pretty deep.
No, this way.
Oh no, this way doesn't. No.
Yeah, so you wouldn't have
Like,
to
I could
net.
do like a room for him over here.
Yeah, well, then like this area like doesn't need to be netted off then. But like
Yeah.
the area to go that way would have to be netted off, and you could have like a door to get through.
Yeah.
Like just like make it like a net from like this corner here to like I don't know, somewhere over here.
Yeah.
So like you can still see through to it all, but they won't be able to get through. And like even if you're not able to do the glass pane and just straight up the glass pane and iron rods, you could probably still use the iron rods like in front of or behind the glass pane to create the net look.
Yeah. Yeah, that might work.
And like I said, just somewhere have like a doorway or something so you can get through. And that'll also help protect the area from any drown that might come through.
Yeah, I've gotten a couple through here, but it's not.
Yeah, it's
hasn't
not
been
bad.
A lot, so. And I think the conduit's supposed to damage them.
I don't know, but still.
Yeah.
Hi. Did you wake up? He's awake. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hi, sweet boy. Welcome. Welcome back to the land of the living. You gonna yeah, okay, you're gonna climb on me. I appreciate this. Thank you. Go ahead. Can you sit down? Thank you. Yes. Okay, no, apparently you can't sit down. Do you want to sit on the lap? Is that what you want? Would you like to sit on the lap? Let me have whatever this is. Thank you. There, I'm gonna scoot back. Lap. Lap. He's like, that's tempting. That's a very tempting. Maybe. Wait, am I gonna get petted while I'm in the lap? Yes. Ooh. You gotta continue onward. Come on, all the way. The back end too. The back end too has to come in. Come on. There we go. Okay, now sit down. So I can scoot in. Alright. So are you actually working on anything over here, or are you just...
No, I just came over here to drop some stuff off. Make sure that everything's still running.
You want to help me out? I'm almost done.
I was about to call it.
Alright. Well, have a good night. I'm not gonna be going for too much longer myself. It's almost time to go put wood on the fire and call it a night myself.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting next booted up and giving that a shot. So.
Well, you know where to get me for like the next hour or so if you need help.
Yeah.
Anyways, have a good night.
Yep, you too.
Alright. You know what? We're gonna go through the portal. That's the way we want to go. And there's my portal. But yeah, we're not gonna be here for too much longer tonight. I want to do a fly around. I want to see what we have left for like bare spots. I know there's some stuff that still needs to get grown out. So it looks like right here is the main area that still needs to get done, and a road leading up to it on this side still needs to have a few little spots in there. But overall, it is looking pretty darn solid and like a really nice dense forest, which I think is what we were going for. All right. Let's come down and plant what we got left here. Looks real good. Yeah. All that suffering of going through of tearing down all the trees and then converting it all to moss and breaking all the grass and now replanting the trees, it's finally paying off. It had a really, really long, ugly stage. But it's finally paying off. I'm really happy with it, so. Alright. Wish I had some bone meal. I do. Let's grab that. See how many of these we can grow up. That's how many we can grow up. Oh, what? No, there's some more bone meal there. All right. I'll have to, like, I almost wish you could breed skeleton horses, because that would be sort of cool, having, like, skeleton horses just roaming around the forest. Ow. But I don't have that ability. But that's okay. Okay, so let me, grab your head. Check this. Oh, yeah, I have a lot of stuff that I need to organize. Okay. Let's just send some stuff through here. Alright. Let me grab. I'm gonna start with the dyes. And just do a little bit of organizing while we're here. I put in a bunch of stuff that just hadn't been in my system yet, so they were just like, we don't know what to do with this. Pass it along. Flowers. Dye flower. Dye flower. Not sure where to put a cactus. I think I'm gonna put that in flowers. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put that in flowers. Yellow carpet, that goes in wool. Orange carpet goes in wool. But yeah, oh, if you guys have someone who's online right now, maybe we can raid into, let me know. I'm not usually like up this late anymore, so I'm not sure who to raid into. I'll have to take a look, see what's going on. Those are all good there. I think I have slime and honey blocks. Empty, empty. That one's not empty. Put that there. I think I've put honey. Okay, apparently I did not have that there. That goes there. Grab those. Ooh, that's a pain. I'd prefer if you not. We're having a pretty chill stream, so I got a lot of work done. We're just relaxing, hanging out. I'm not sure where to put the glow ink right now. I think moss I put over here. I think I want. I don't think I put moss over here, right? Oh wait, no, I did put moss. I'm gonna put the hole in there. See, that's a nice thing about this type of storage system. It's easy to rearrange. I don't like where something is. I can just move it. Alright, yeah. Grab that. Grab that. Okay, so those three need to get emptied. Alright. That's going. And that all looks good. Alright. I do believe I'm all set. So, I'm going to call it a night. I have to go run downstairs in like the next half hour or so to go put more wood on the fire. So let's find someone to send y'all off to, or at least I can send some of you guys off to. So TikTok, you're the first ones to head on off. I have no control over where you guys go. You guys go to whoever's below me. It's always a pleasure having you. But I'll see you around. I'll be back again in about 12 hours. I think the agenda is we're going to continue looking at the, and like sort of analyzing the Jurassic Park found footage logs. So, that is the plan. But TikTok, can't control you. You guys are heading off. Have fun. Have a wonderful night. I'll see you all next time. Alright. As for the rest of you, let's find someone to send you guys off to. Let's see. Who's around? who's here? Who's around? Who can I send you off to? Is there anyone that I follow that is alive right now? Yes. Do I know any of them well enough to send you guys off to? No. No, I do not. Okay, I'm not interested in sending you guys off to any of those. Same category. That's cheese. Cheerio, that's cheese. Let me see. Oh, you know what? Who are you? Don't know who you are. Let me take a look at you. You are a frog. You know what? I'm gonna send you guys off to New Zealand. You guys are gonna go to the Frog King. They look interesting. They're in a solo world that they've been in for over 2,500 days. Like I said, don't know who they are. They use they, them pronouns, so you guys are gonna go over there. Be kind, be nice. But I need to get going. So, as usual. So, I'm gonna get this raid up and going. If you'll give me a second. All right. There we go. Okay. Here's the raid message. Have fun. Have a wonderful night. And I will see you guys all whenever you find your way back in here. Like I said, I will be back again tomorrow, or today, depending on where you are, in about 12 hours, where we'll most likely be looking at some found footage dinos. Let's see what's going on with that mysterious velociraptor that they were not told about, who has the glowing eyes and is not being part of the pack. But we'll see what's going on there. You guys all have fun, be kind, be nice, and have a good night. With that, goodbye.